Ellis's Auto. It is 7 o'clock Tuesday evening. Time for Toy Tuesday. We're going to check out some cool memorabilia tonight. Since we are live, we're going to give everybody a few seconds to get their notifications, let everybody know that we are on, and give them a little bit of time to jump on with us before we get into tonight's cool memorabilia. Got kind of a mixture of some clocks and a few cans tonight. Neat pieces, and I was pretty excited to add them to the collection, so can't wait to show them to you. So we'll give everybody a few more seconds so they realize we're on, and we will get rolling here very shortly. All right, we'll go ahead and get rolling. Stuff we're going to look at tonight, actually, I got from a friend of mine who's a picker as well. He got into a big collection of stuff, was digging through some old buildings, and found a lot of cool stuff. Some cool memorabilia that I was interested in, as well as even some car parts. The car parts, the car stuff is not really his forte. He's more into the decorator stuff. He knows glass very well, you know, kind of the other side of the antique stuff that I really don't do much with. But when he gets this stuff in, he knows that I'm interested in it. I buy a lot of stuff from him. Lee in New York made it tonight. Glad you made it, Lee. So he calls me when he gets this stuff, and he always treats me right on it. Of course, he usually knows I'm probably gonna buy it. So yeah. And I buy quite a bit from him. So he's always good to me. I always appreciate that when your friends help, you know, kind of keep an eye out for you and help you out. And was able to add some cool stuff to the collection. So tonight we're gonna check some of it out. We've got a few more pieces. Number one's on with us. Glad you made it, number one. We're going to check out a few pieces of it tonight. I've got a few other pieces we won't get to tonight, but we'll check out these pieces tonight. Still haven't even gotten to the stuff that we brought back from South Dakota yet either. So let's check this stuff out tonight, and we got more cool stuff coming next week. We'll start over here with this little Pepsi sign. This is, I don't know if it was off of a machine or what, but it's got a chip in the corner. It is a plastic there with this is a metal background. I'm guessing probably a 60s era piece. Thought it was kind of a neat piece, and even with the chip in the corner, still didn't bother me with the condition and the color on that. Thought that was a great piece to grab. Couple cans is the answer to the video trivia Notre Dame. We don't have trivia tonight, so not tonight, number one. Let's check out a few of these cans that came in with this collection. Starting off with this Texaco. This is an early green can. This one's a little rough. Definitely got some surface rust on it. It's not rusted out, but we can still see the green T on the top and still make out a lot of the can, but definitely not the best condition. But these green Texaco are early, like 30s era cans. So anything that's still in any shape at all on these really early green ones, always like to grab those when they pop up. This next can, we've got one I haven't seen before. Haven't cleaned this one up yet either. Genuine Pyroil Heat-Proof Lubrication Process, Top Oil A. Thought that was a neat can. It's a cone top. Kevin's on with us. Glad you made it, Kevin. Good graphics on this can. Pretty nice piece. This one's going to clean up and polish up nicely. A lot of this dirt and stuff will come off of it with a little bit of rubbing compound, and it should make a pretty nice can out of it. Next can we've got, it's upside down because it's full of stuff. See here, the Peak Antifreeze. Well, let's flip it over. We'll dump out what's inside and take a look at the can. Nice 1 gallon Peak Antifreeze with the mountains on it. Good color still on this one. Now, what's rattling around inside? Let's take a look. We've got a whole can full of dealer badges. These are getting really popular and really cool. So, got a cool can and a bunch of cool dealer badges all at the same time. The Texaco can was grease. We flipped it around there. You can see it on the back. Motor cup grease was the Texaco can. So let's check out some of these dealer badges while we're here. Sprules, this was the local Ford and Edsel dealer back in the late 50s. See a bow tie on that one from Whitford Chevrolet, Baldwin, Kansas. Thomas, Tulsa, Oklahoma. Pioneer Ford, Medicine Lodge, Kansas. Dale Sharp, Topeka. Got a Buick emblem mixed in there, as well as Carl Kirk. Old ice scraper there. Burtis Motors, Garden City. Bob Bottomley, Hutchinson, Kansas. By Van. Garden City, Datsun. Williams on, it looks like his can got here that he won in the raffle this week or last month. Manweiler in Hoisington, this dealership still exists. It just changed hands recently. It's about 9 or 10 miles north of us. They still have their original neon sign on the front of the building. Prestige Pontiac, Wichita. Hank Schroeder, Chevrolet Olds, Dodge City, Kansas. Ray Jones, Amarillo. And a couple from Marmy's, our local dealership here, still in business. And actually, they were originally just the Chrysler dealer. They are everything now. They have Chrysler, Ford, and GM here locally. So they are still going strong. So we saw some cans. We saw some dealer badges. Let's check out a few of these clocks. We'll start off with this Pepsi clock. This is a cool piece. I'm thinking this is like 60s era maybe. It's got this big kind of a pie-shaped fan type material on it with the Pepsi in the center. The clock mechanism and stuff right there in the middle. Number one, which is your favorite? I don't know. But this still has good color. The hands are bent up a little bit, but a neat clock, a neat piece. Great addition to the collection. And like I said, I'm guessing it's 60s era. It is all metal. So it's a neat piece. I think this will polish up and wax up good there in the middle. This outside cage area was just black, so that would be easy to clean up and repaint and make a really nice piece. Next clock we've got, I love this one too. Enjoy Fairmont milk from the Fairmont Dairy with the clock below it. This is plastic. Once again, I'm guessing 60s era. Really good condition. A little bit of yellowing on the body of the plastic, but good color still on the paint. Clock face still looks nice. Kind of try to spin this around. When you see the back, it's still all dusty from coming out of the years it was in this building. I have a Texaco 1-gallon aircraft oil can from the military. Those are cool pieces as well. This has the Ohio Advertising and Display Company sticker still on the back of it. So I like the dairy pieces as well. Dan made it. Glad you made it tonight, Dan. Dairy, ice cream. I always thought those were always cool pieces. So enjoy Fairmont milk with the clock below it. Was definitely glad to add that one to the collection. One more we're going to check out tonight. Similar type format as the Fairmont, but this one is for Miracle Power. Every 1,000 miles, use Miracle Power in your oil and gas. This one does have some cracks in the lens, but I mean, it's all there. It's not missing chunks. I mean, you could probably, take that out, clean it up, reinforce the back of it, and it would still look good. Still has good color. It's not all flaking. It's not all faded. Even the plastic is not yellowed as bad as like the Fairmont is. It's even got kind of a cool Art Deco design on the side of the case with the clock mounted below it. So thought that was a cool piece as well. I have seen some of these Miracle Power cans. Puts the purr in the engine performance. Old School made it tonight. Glad you're here. Every 1,000 miles using gas and oil. So apparently it was a miracle cure. You put it in your gas, you put it in your oil, and it fixed everything apparently. Don't really know what this compound was, what the formula was, what it was exactly supposed to do. But still a great looking piece. I love these clocks of this era that look like that. We step back, we look at the Fairmont and the Miracle Power beside each other. I'm guessing they're both 60s era clocks. But cool pieces, and definitely glad to add those to the collection because they're neat and I really dig them. So anyway, that's what we had for you tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Some little bit different stuff with the Pepsi clock and a Fairmont milk clock, but still had some car stuff in there as well. And like I said, lots more cool stuff coming. I've been buying a ton of stuff. And no way to squeeze it all in. We're kind of mixing some stuff in here and there, but got some cool pieces we brought back from South Dakota on our trip up there. Got a cool sign that we bought at KKOA. Before we left for South Dakota, we went to Salina, Kansas to the Custom Kemps of America show. They had a little swap meet there. Number one's a big Pepsi guy. Old School, soon I'll be an American picker. I don't know about that, but so I got a cool sign to show you guys that we picked up at Custom Kemps of America swap meet. at the huge car show in Salina. Actually, we went to KKOA on Saturday morning, and then we headed north to South Dakota after that. So picked up Ellen, North Carolina, thinks it's cool stuff as well. Glad you guys like it. But I got a couple of porcelain signs that came in recently out of there. I got a killer, huge DeSoto showroom piece that I can't wait to show you that we brought back. Some awesome cans. Dan digs it too. Glad you guys like it. Kind of a mixture tonight, but some cool stuff. So a little bit different. Spread things around a little bit. A couple of Pepsi pieces to mix into the batch. Got any Oilsome cans? I think I do. I've got one Oilsome sign, 1938 painted tin, a beautiful Oilsome sign hanging in my office. That's a killer piece. And I think I've got a few Oilsome cans, but that sign is my kind of my primary Oilsome piece. And it's beautiful. It's painted tin, but this thing, it's not perfect, but it's got great gloss, great shine, awesome colors. And that's my best Oilsome piece. But anyway, that's what we had for you guys tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys don't mind mixing in a few other things that may or may not always be car related. Lance says Pickers might be hiring. I don't know. I actually haven't talked to Robbie in a while, so that's old school. Perfect is boring. That's true. Sometimes if something's too perfect, I get worried about it because then I think it's a repop. So if it's too perfect, I get nervous. But no, I haven't talked to Robbie in quite a while, so I don't know what's going on with the Pickers. But yeah, as I said, Frank is gone. I have seen that. I never met Frank, so I never knew him personally. But like I said, I haven't talked to Robbie in a while, so haven't heard much about what's going on there. But I know Robbie pretty well, and he's a great guy. I've met Mike a few times when we did that shoot down in Tennessee, when they flew us down for that shoot. Mike was super great to work with. Peak still is a big seller, Peak antifreeze. So, yeah, and we're looking back in the history of a lot of this stuff to see, you know, the early versions of some of the stuff that we still see today. So, which is always cool. So anyway, that's what we've got for tonight. We'll flip the phone around. We'll give everybody one more cool look at it. There's the Pepsi sign. There's the Peak can. There's the Texaco, the pie roll, the Pepsi clock, which I think the Pepsi clock is so great. I can't wait to get this black refinished and polish that up a little bit, get a coat of wax on that. That's going to be such a great piece. Fairmont Melt clock, Miracle Power clock. Really excited about these pieces and super cool. Ever find any chewing tobacco stuff? A little bit, but not much. I've got a buddy that is a big tobacco collector, so a lot of times I'll trade or sell a can to him if I find some cool tobacco cans. Don wants to help out tonight. Hey, Don, what are you doing? Don's helping out tonight with Toy Tuesday. So, but anyway, that's what we had for tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys don't mind mixing in some of this other stuff that isn't necessarily car related, but I still think is cool, and I like to add to the collection. So anyway, I'll keep an eye out for any last comments or questions that we will get to. What else has been going on? Lots of stuff happening for the F&E Collector Auto Auction. Listed 2 more cars yesterday, 67 Camaro RSSS and a 69 Mustang Fastback. Went and picked up a couple more cars today. Yep, Don likes Pepsi too. That's right. Armchair Mechanics likes it. They said it's all cool. So Don wants to help out again. Oh, there he goes. So he's out of the way for the time being. Couple more cool cars we got today for the F&E Collector Auto Auction. An early 50s Kaiser 2-door sedan and a hard-to-find Henry J. So stay tuned for that. Be sure to keep an eye out on FEClassicCarAuction.com as those pictures get loaded. That's right, Don, you're getting famous, Don. But actually, he's kind of a pain in the butt. He just likes to be in the center of attention. So for the most part, he likes to be the center of attention until he decides he's done, and then he turns around, bites you, and runs off. So I don't know if he's bipolar or what, but he likes the attention until he decides he's done. When he's done, he bites you or claws you and then runs off, so you know he's done being petted or being friendly. But anyway, he ran off now, so anyway, that's right. He is a cat. That's exactly right. He is. That's the best way to put it, because he's a cat. That's why. So anyway, that's what we've got. I'll keep an eye on the last few comments as we get wrapped up here, get rolling. I'm going to get back to work. Lots of things going on, lots of stuff happening. That's what everybody says. That's called being a cat. That's exactly right. Everybody's definitely in agreement that that's what cats do, because that's what they do. When they just decide they're done, they'll bite you and let you know they're done. Thanks for watching, everybody. Appreciate you swinging by, stopping by. 2 more cool new inventory videos coming up this week. One on an old Chevy Bel Air, and one on the Henry J is just a regular car. The only thing they never made a Henry J pickup. However, I do have a Henry J pickup out at the yard, but it wasn't exactly factory. Somebody made a Henry J pickup. So, but this one is appears to be an old car that was probably repainted 30 years ago. Doesn't look like it's ever been apart and had a full restoration. But Loch Ness Fox is on. And yeah, that's right. We're just about ready to wrap up by the time you got on, but that's okay. You can always go back and catch it. But the Henry J is a neat little car. Like I said, it appears that it had a repaint 30 years ago, but it's never been apart, never been fully restored. Looks like it was just a clean old car that somebody painted, and then it's been in storage. The last tag was in '97. So we just got those out, took them to the shop for the people so they can try to get them running, and going to be rolling across the block, the F&E Collector Auto Auction here in October. So lots of things happening, lots of things going on. Thanks for stopping by tonight. Stay tuned, more cool videos. You're definitely going to want to see the super cool big Ford truck video coming up this week as well. So thanks for watching, everybody. Armchair likes the little Auto Bianchi. Yeah, I need to do some more. Oh, Loch Ness Fox is Robert. Okay. I do need to get a video done on the Auto Bianchi. Number 1 says the Henry J prototype was called AMP. I was not aware of that. I haven't heard that. But I do need to get you some content on the Auto Bianchi because it's a neat little car. It's a weird little car, but it's a neat little car. So anyway, I'm going to wrap up. I'm going to get to work. Thanks for watching, everybody. Stay tuned. More cool videos coming up this week. And as always, if you got any specific questions about parts or vehicles, you can always give me a call. 620-786-4428. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you tomorrow night with some more new inventory.